Hello and welcome back to another video. It's the first one with me in it for quite some time. So you're probably expecting the Steam Deck video, which I mentioned in my posts recently. No, decided to do it a different way because basically there's a lot to learn and a lot to deal with the Steam Deck. But don't you worry, don't worry. Another gumdrop button will be dropping at some point soon because, well, we'll have a little sneak peek at the device itself with this pickups video. Now, my pickups videos from now on will no longer be monthly pickups. They'll just be when I feel that there's enough stuff to discuss, or at least to show. Let's get into it. Got plenty to get through again. I don't know if it's as big as the last one, but it's probably not far off. And there's plenty of great information in this video of some of these items, and specifically the Evesham CEX store that they had in recently. Now, as you can see, or maybe here, there's a bit of a buzz in the background because I've got an aircon unit on, and yes, for some reason it's still really, really muggy here in the sham, so I've had to put that on. Still haven't sorted out my lighting and that, but when I get that Fable Games room one day, we'll have proper lighting and a proper setup where I can actually make things look a little bit better. In the meantime, we're using Logitech Capture with these lovely borders, as you can see. So, cheers. Right, what do we got for you? Well, the first thing is what I'm working on. I've already done one of these already. Some people would call this the Elite Series V2 or the Elite V2 console. This is an old DELL device. Not doing so good here with the light, I'm afraid. But anyway, there you go. Being thrown out at work. I'm going to reuse this one, and I'm going to turn that into a Batasera device, basically. It's what it got. I don't know what processor it was, but yeah, that's one project that's on my horizon after finishing one of these before. I think we're probably best going through Megadrive stuff here. So let me give you a bit of backstory about how this came about. So the CEX in Evesham no longer displays retro games in their display cabinets. So I was talking to, I think it's the manager and the assistant manager, or two assistant managers, I don't know, the older guys that work there. I say older, probably a bit younger than me, but still maybe late 30s, I don't really know. Maybe younger, I've been in trouble for saying that, but absolutely great staff in that store. You cannot complain, they give such great customer service. So the backstory is on Megadrive, is that they had a rather large amount of Megadrive games that came in. And I think it was about maybe 40, maybe 50. So what are you going to do? You know, first come, first serve. So the trick here is either to look on individual CEX webs or CEX, filter the CEX app to a specific store, and you'll see. Well, I hadn't done that, but I was just talking to them in the store. Well, I asked them to have a look, and they started just read off everything they had, and I started to have a look for a few things. Well, this is what we got. Okay, I know a lot of you people out there like complete in box, immaculate. Some of this stuff is immaculate, okay, and at least one of the games is definitely mispriced on CEX. So I don't like personally opening up boxes and going look and showing that. I don't think there's any need to, okay, but I will give one or two of these. I will give you an example of the quality of what I received. Okay, so the first game we got on the Mega Drive was Pugsy. This, you know, without opening the box, this one is all complete. Not a fold on the book, nothing at all. You know, that wasn't, you know, I don't remember the prices. I bought so much stuff, but you'll know. So Pugsy was the first. There's no particular order here, but I went back about 3 or 4 times. Okay, so the next one, not so good. Doesn't have the hang tag on it. Some people like that, but it's very nice inside. However, sun faded, unfortunately, on the side. That's not a problem for me. You know, I mean, I can changed the case for this. I've got about a dozen spare Megadrive cases. But yeah, it's still got the original sticker there from, who is it now? Oh, Games Review magazine. I don't remember them. But so that was another one. A lot of these ones that they got were the giveaway that they were part of this batch was that they were all dusty on this part here. Some of them even had dead fucking fly wings and stuff on them because they'd clearly been in a shed or something. So, next one I got from there. Other than a little mark on the front, completely complete. Two crew dudes. I've already got this, but on just a cartridge. So I'm going to flog the cartridge, which will get back a bit of money for this. As you can see, you know, it's really nice condition. The mark, if you can just about see it, you can't really tell in the light, but it's right there. But two crew dudes. Next one, immaculate condition. Golden Axe. Golden Axe. Everyone's got that. You know, and I've already got a copy of that, but I didn't have a manual for it, so that was great to get that one. Next one that was in this lot as well, and in absolutely fantastic condition, Golden Axe 2. In fact, I didn't finish cleaning in here, but you can't really see in the light. There's a bit of dust along the bottom here, so I just need to get a bit of isopropyl alcohol on there, just to clean that up a little bit. You're going to see a lot in this video of CEX Evesham. So, next one as well. Again, absolutely immaculate condition. Not really a sought after game, or not expensive. That's the Jungle Book. Oh shit! You know, again, this one was absolutely immaculate. I've just to prove a point. You know, that book has never even been taken out. I don't believe of this slot. Next one, not part of that batch, but I decided I wanted it because I hadn't played it for a while. I don't believe this one doesn't have a book with it. I don't think it has. Oh, it does have a book, but it has Chakan the Forever Man. But there's a little twist to this. Look, look at this. Look, it's a manual, is it? Or it's just fucking part of a manual. Still, I'm sure you could blag it on eBay, you know, and just say, oh, it's got a manual. If you were a cunt, pardon my French, shouldn't really say that. Oh, it's a see you next Tuesday, I was meant to say. Probably get in trouble for saying that now. Next one, again, absolutely, yeah. The rest of these are in immaculate condition as well. So, Alien Storm. You know, you can see why I kept going back to get more. There's a few left as well. So I think Rocket Knight Adventures is in absolutely immaculate condition. I can't think of the rest of them on top of my head. I can tell you that Strider isn't. That's got no booklet with it. This is another one from that batch, Asterix. So, you know, I had to keep going back. There is a little problem with this one. I mean, a slight little problem. There's a little nick in the box right there. Probably can't see it. Oh, you can now. There you go. As I say, I've got a spare box. Doesn't matter. If ever I was ever to sell anything that I have. Next one, absolute classic on the Megadrive, and most people I don't know why it's not worth more. The artwork's fantastic as well, and that's Kid Chameleon. Again, this was part of that same batch. So, you know, absolutely chuffed to bits to get these. Now this one, you'll probably get it, some of you that watch my stuff. Although based upon all the statistics from my YouTube channel, only 1% of my subscribers actually watch my videos. So you probably haven't seen it. Maybe you should start watching them a little bit more. Might pick up on things, I don't know. But if you don't enjoy them, what's the fucking... You're not going to know, are you? There you go. Next one, definitely priced wrong on CEX. And that is Hurricanes. Okay? You can see that in the light, that is absolutely fucking near mint condition, okay? I kept my receipt in there. So this not only has the booklet, which you can see here, slight little twist there, but that's because I put it in there. You've not only got that, you've got the US Gold booklet and the little card there for, I don't know what it's for, to be fair. Like a survey thing or something, I don't know. Right, let's tell you how much the CEX was selling this for. This one. This was, I paid £28 for that. And I tell you what, right, I think that they based their price based on the most recently sold copy of this. I was so chuffed with this, and not only that, I used to watch the Hurricanes on TV many years ago. I think they lucked out on that. I think it should be more like 60 to 70, and that's what it has gone for. I don't know. You tell me in the comments below what you think about it. So more CEX Evesham stuff. Now there's a couple of games that are going to be in this that's coming up. I think I may have already mentioned, but I'll mention which ones they are when they come up. So this one is Sega Worldwide Soccer 2000 Euro Edition. Most people have got this if they got a Dreamcast. I'm not a collector of Dreamcast stuff. It's just if I see something cheap that looks in good condition, I'll pick it up. This one, again, complete. The disc is lovely and clean. Looks like it's never been used. Had a quick go on it. Didn't like it. Just going to sit in with the rest of my minuscule Dreamcast stuff. This one was in good nick. I got it because I used to have it, and it was cheap, and that's WWF Attitude. I think we all agree that we've all got that one. If you're a collector, you got Dreamcast, you're probably going to have that. Yep, CEX Evesham again. I mean, these guys are the gift that keep on giving. Don't forget, as per the title, and that I mentioned in my post in the week, there's a lot of fucking killer here and a lot less filler. We haven't even fucking touched the fucking surface yet. Right, let's move on to some hardware, okay? You all know this is coming. So, first thing, right, I'm using this is and this isn't, I've already mentioned I bought this ages ago. This is obviously a Stadia controller, Google Stadia. Some of you may not realise that this is actually a fucking great controller now. And I use this with... Now, I bought a case for this, and I had to do it, but my missus was very nice to me, and she bought me this. Okay, I bought this, but she bought me this. The Steam Deck. And I have been absolutely fucking loving this thing. This is like a beast of a device. Do not confuse it with a console. It is not a console. It should not be treated like a console. This is a handheld PC. It's a computer. If you don't know your way around computers properly, don't bother getting one. Trust me. Now, I work in IT, and I've got every reason to want one of these. This thing is fantastic. Now, I've upgraded. I've got myself, you can just about see the white strip there. I got myself a 256 gigabyte Samsung micro SD, and I also got, which Mrs. got me as well, which was the Steam dock. So a dock that came with the Steam, a dock for the Steam Deck, which allows me obviously to play it on the TV, connect a mouse and keyboard, and allows me to capture footage from it, which is brilliant, especially when you're using things like CoinOps 4 and is it MU Station as well. Really happy with this. Going to do a lot of modding to it myself as well, so I'm going to change the joysticks. Going to get some of those magnetic type ones as well. Might put a new fan into it, not entirely sure yet, but we'll see. But yeah, I will do a video on this separately at another date, so we shall move that out of the way and move on. Move on, my son, move on. Right. Gaming related, but not games. I keep seeing these occasionally, or I keep my eye out for them in home bargains, because they sell for more on eBay than they do when you buy them brand new in the shop. But they don't stock them anymore, so occasionally you see a bit of random stock pop out. These are the Jakks Pacific. I think, forget which was it the series 1 or something like that. Can't remember now. But the first one is Blaze. You got the what's that there? It's an accessory. Well, I don't know what it is. It's just like a gem or something. So there's Blaze. And I didn't actually have Shadow, so I couldn't believe it. And I got a Shadow as well. How much do you reckon I paid for them? Right, this is brand new from Home Bargains, and I paid the grand sum of $9.99 for both of those. Just have a look on eBay for these right? These particular, or let's say these, you'll know which ones they are just by based upon this part of the book here, or sorry, the top of the packaging. Well worth picking up if you see them, okay? Because some of them are going for quite a lot of money now, and I'm lucky to have quite a lot of these. So to find those in Home Bargains, it's definitely a bit of a. I was just lucky, I guess, because you know, it's just luck. All right. Next, I can't remember if I showed this before last time. I don't think I had it at that point. I may have done, but you still want to see it anyway because you can't get them at the moment. You can, but they went up in price quite quickly. So, for those of people that decided to make an extra few quid and bought at least half a dozen of these, your quid's in right now, and that is the Starfield Xbox One or Xbox Series controller. Absolutely little thing of beauty this is. Mate of mine, once he saw that I had this, he was like, oh, I want to swap it for this. And I said, mate, no, you had plenty of opportunities to buy us, and it even got discounted at one point. So, yeah, I had to use it, tested it out and updated the firmware. But other than that, that is staying in the box. And one day, somebody will own this, and they'll be like, oh, it's immaculate. It looks great on my shelf. Have I played Starfield? It's not for me, I'm afraid. I know everyone else is fucking playing it, but I ain't. Right, we got a, oh my god. Right, we got a stack of Xbox 360 stuff here, and one game is missing. Small stack this is. One game, and I'll tell you what that is, and I'll put a link to it below in the description. There's a game called Mayhem 3D on the Xbox 360. That game is only available in America. However, it is region free. Now I found this out and I pulled the trigger on this and I paid, you're gonna go fucking, you'll be like, what the fuck? The game isn't even brilliant anyway and it's an easy 1000G. But Mayhem 3D, I paid the grand sum, and admittedly 25 quid of it was fucking postage and packaging. But I paid about, I think it was 61 quid for it. But it is sealed. It does come with both pairs of those paper or the blue and red 3D glasses. And the question you're probably going to ask me is, am I going to open it? Fucking damn right I'm going to fucking open it, and I'm going to fucking play it as well. I don't really give a shit about mainly about sealed stuff. But there is something that's coming up in this video that is sealed that I am not going to open, and I'll show you why in a bit. But anyway, Mayhem 3D is not, I can't show that at the moment because it's on its way from America. It says it's going to be here about the 18th of October, so just going to have to wait for that, I'm afraid. But definitely one for you 360 addicts out there, because I tell you what, right, most people don't even realise that that is region free. So keep that one in your head, and if you ever get a chance to pick it up, great, but you will not find it in CEX. I can tell you that much. Right, shit games. Ride to Hell Retribution. In really good condition, complete as well. I think I paid £1.50 for this from CEX in Evesham, literally just yesterday. I have to admit, I kind of enjoyed it a little bit actually, but it's really glitchy, the voice acting's terrible, and for some fucking, there's a bit in the game where you save this girl from being raped effectively, and the next thing you're doing is you're shagging her. Yeah, that's not fucking right. So, yeah, so Ride to Hell Retribution. Yeah, nice condition. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? Those people that like to show everything off and go, oh, look at that, it's complete in box. No. There you go. That one. Right, next one, hidden gem. Absolute hidden gem on the Xbox 360. Another one, Enslaved. So Enslaved, Odyssey to the West. I definitely need to do a video of games that you need to get for the 360 because, I mean, I've got loads and I've got a lot of the fucking big hitters and rarity ones. So, but that's definitely a really good one. Another one I was surprised most people haven't even heard of, and that is Overg Fighters. That one, oh, I can't remember where I got that. It's got a fucking fat book though with it, look. Look at that. That's a beast of a book. Not in the greatest condition, but No, that I think I got that one in CEX as well, but I don't know. Then I picked up. I had this before, Quake 4, but this is just there's no book in there. I got that because I already had the bonus disc, which I had with Quake 4, which I bought in Blockbuster in Woking in 2010. But I traded in the Quake 4 back then and kept the bonus disc. Just thought, well, I might as well just make it somewhat complete now. Next one, didn't really enjoy this, didn't really get on with it. Again, an Evesham CEX Special. Evesham CEX is a fucking great shop, I tell you. Maybe I'm giving away too much, and then other people now are going to start dipping in there online, and I'll just fucking lose out. But that's you know, just sharing what I fucking know. I don't really give a shit. I always find other places. Alone in the Dark on the 360. I'm not really enjoying that, I have to say. But you know, it's as what's his name? John's Retro Gaming. It's another one for the collection. This is another CEX again in CEX Evesham. Ridge Racer Unbounded. Quite enjoyed the start of this, but again, I've got too many games. I can't sit and play every single fucking game I get, you know, consistently. But I did fucking for this one, and I thought this is one that I'd never heard of, and it's really, really cheap. It's really cheap, like, and that's nailed. And I've been enjoying this. This is a really great little game. How do you put it? It's like it is off-road racing, but on a fucking roller coaster. It's the best way to put it. I mean, I'm telling you now, that is like £2, I think, maybe £3. Get that one. Honestly, it's a great game. It's on the PS3 as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Another 360 game. I don't know where I heard about this, but I saw it and thought I think it's a hidden gem from what someone said to me. That's Legendary. Another CEX Evesham Special. These guys can have to get a fucking medal. In fact, actually, my mate Benny said to me that I'm surprised you haven't got fucking shares in that shop. I'm always in there. Always in there. Well, I say always in there, but always in there. They'd probably kick me out. If it weren't for the fact that I spend so much money there. Right. Okay. Bit of a mixed bag coming up now. A couple of games here. I'm not entirely sure if I mentioned them in my previous pickups video, so apologies if I did actually mention these. But the first one was oh Jesus, is that King of Fighters 14? I'm no good with fucking Roman numerals. There you go, Day 1 edition. I haven't really played it much. I installed it, had a quick go, and then I moved on because that's just how I am. Then there was, even though I already had this and all the DLC anyway, but I wanted the definitive edition because it's got a different menu on it, and there's a guy on eBay selling these with all the DLC, but it's the special edition gold Gargos costume I wanted. You can't get that in the definitive edition that you get on Xbox Live, as far as I'm aware. But also, I got it because they're actually releasing an Xbox Series update for this very soon. So looking forward to playing that in better graphics, you know, much more improved, probably a better frame rate, that sort of thing. And probably a couple of little extras thrown in as well. Wouldn't surprise me at all. But that was really great news to hear that was being effectively re-released for Series X with a free upgrade for those people who've got an Xbox One. So, great time to be a gamer. Next one on Xbox Series X, absolutely fucking nailed this one, I tell you, and really enjoyed it as well. Now, that is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. That's obviously the deluxe edition. I think that was like 90 quid when it came out. And it went on a deal, on a lightning deal actually, on Amazon, but 35 quid. Well, it was 35 quid for the standard edition and 37.99 for the deluxe edition. Well, I fucking was going to straighten. I don't pay 90 quid for a fucking game unless it's a retro game and it's worth it, but we'll get to that in a minute. So yes, I've pretty much done everything I want to do in that game now. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a shame it's just going to sit on my shelf. I mean, I'm one of those people, I can't fucking take what I've been playing and then trade it in for something else. I think it's probably because I earn too much money. No, that's not the case, but it's, you know. Next one, the DLC for this came out for free anyway for people, but it's nice to have the box of it. So that's obviously Super Bomberman R Shiny Edition. Shiny being important because you got the exclusive Master Chief. The exclusive Master Chief skin for Bomberman, amongst some other skins as well. I think there's some Silent Hill skins and stuff like that. Oh, and Metal Gear Solid. So yeah, I think I paid a little bit too much for this though, because I did get it on Amazon, and I know it was free. I know it was free on Xbox at one point with Games with Gold, but I wanted a physical disc of it. I think the multiplayer's online is also being shut down as well. So yeah, unfortunately, you can't play multiplayer online, I don't think, anymore. But it's still good single player, and all the skins are in there, and it's just a nice looking box as well. But yeah, I think I paid too much for that. It was on Amazon, and it was a store. I think it was a cash converters I got it from. So I probably paid about £5 more, maybe £8 more than what I should have done. But it's nice to have it. I like the box. I like the game. And obviously Super Bomberman R2 has just come out recently. And hopefully there'll be a physical edition of that on the old Xbox. Right. This one I covered up a while back. Come the end of this month, I will have my original case, or the case, back after I bought it from Retro Retreat in Kings Lynn. And that is, I'm going to open it, that is Ground Zero, Texas. So I found this on eBay, to immaculate discs. You can't really see them through the case, but they are immaculate. And it comes with the back sleeve. I've already got the front sleeve in the box. So I think I paid £2 for that. So that will go nicely into the one that I bought that had a one disc. And I thought it only had one disc, but it turns out it got two. So that'll go nice in its box, and then with the rest of the jewel cases I got from my big box jewel cases from my Mega CD stuff. Right, there's a couple of games here I don't think I've covered, but I think I did cover, but I'm just going to show them anyway, because just in case I didn't. Ridge Racer on the PSP, I think I did mention this, but there's a good reason why I'm mentioning this again. That is because of this Ridge Racer 5, another CEX Evesham Special. Now, it's not the best one in the series. It's not one of the worst either. But the reason why I got this was, for those of you out there that are the right age, you will remember a film called Human Traffic. But do you remember a second film that was made by the same people? I think it was Fruit Salad Productions, called Southwest 9. I do, because a guy that I used to know called Nathan, who's in that film, who I'm pretty sure he passed away many years ago. But in Southwest 9, when one of the main character, I forget his name now, the black guy in it, there's a part in the film where he's playing a PlayStation 2 and he's playing this, and I was like, watching it, I was going, what game is, I know it's Ridge Racer, but which version is it? So I just did a search online. I was like, Ridge Racer 2000 and, was it? No, Jesus. When was that? Well, it was the year it was released anyway. Oh no, it's 2002 I think it was. And this popped up. I watched some gameplay footage and it was this one. So I had to have it. And I have had a good go on it. And I've been thoroughly enjoying it, to be perfectly honest with you. So I definitely did a video on this. There's definitely a video for this that I've done. But I don't remember if I mentioned it before. I don't know how I even managed to come across it. It is shit, Austin. It's Austin Powers Pinball on the PlayStation 1. It is a shit pinball game. And I think when this came out, and if it was like 30, 40 quid, what a fucking rip-off. But this was immaculate condition when I got it, or when it was on eBay, and then it came through the fucking post. So I got cracks on the side, and I got fucking crack on the top here somewhere, and it's just not ideal. It's just not ideal at all. But I mean, like, you know, look at that. Book's in good nick, and yeah, baby, yeah. So yeah, Austin Powers Pinball on the PlayStation 1. Right. You know about the whole Super Mario Galaxy, the first one, when it says in the stars, "You are Mr. Gay," don't you? Have a look that up. That's "You are Mr. Gay." I can't figure out what this one's meant to say, but anyway, Super Mario Galaxy 2. I haven't seen this in CEX for so fucking long. Then I go into Evesham CEX, and they have 3 copies. So I obviously pick out the best one, buy that, had a go on it, enjoying it so far. I'm still dropping in once a week now on this for about an hour. Good condition as well, happy for that, and that's gone straight into the Wii collection. Don't think, I probably did mention this, but just in case anyway, Sonic Origins Plus on the Xbox One, Xbox Series, got that on day one. I probably did mention that, but still I've been going back to it. Worth mentioning the Sonic Frontiers DLC that came out recently. Don't even fucking bother with it. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying on the subject, don't even bother with it. Right. Star Fox Zero. Okay, you think, well, yeah, fuck it. It's fucking, you can still buy it brand new, sealed, for about 9 or 10 quid on Amazon. That's correct, yeah. Bet you can't fucking get this, though, on Amazon. Star Fox Zero. Oh, yeah, the first print edition. Okay. This one was sealed until last week. I'll show you now, look, nice and complete. Now, look, nice and complete. Doesn't even come with a book, these Wii games. But the reason why I opened this was because I ordered this. Now, why did I order that? I'll tell you why I ordered it. Because it's clearly come from a collector. And I might have paid about £5 more than I should have done for it. I had to have it, because I had to have it for 2 reasons. Because it was the only one that was on there that was in this condition. And that you get Star Fox Guard with it, which I am not planning on opening. I'm going to download that on my Wii U, because mine is modded, and I'm going to play it that way. I'm not opening this. You obviously get Star Fox Zero. That actually feels slightly heavier than the other one. This one here. There might be something else in there, I don't know, but I'm not prepared to open that. But, and then it has this fucking beautiful steelbook with it. And not only is it a beautiful steelbook, and when you open it out, you can see the R-wing, but you've also got all of the schematics. There you go, that way, in the back. How fucking awesome is that? How much did I pay for it? You don't want to know. But I'm sure if you look carefully on eBay and the sold listings, you'll find out how much I paid for it. But my name is not on there, so you won't guess that one. So very chuffed with that. Very, very chuffed with that. That is definitely for me a collector's piece. Not worth lots of money at the moment. I don't know why. It's probably cheaper for you to buy it on CEX. But if you're in for that fucking roulette, I wouldn't fucking gamble if I was you. I'd use eBay. But yeah, I think, you know, I didn't pay lots of money, but I probably paid a little bit more than I should have done for that. Damn, I'm out of fucking drink, look. Jesus, 33 fucking minutes. Jesus, I bet I'll be nobody left watching this, which is great because I got some fucking expensive stuff fucking coming up. Woo. Not some so expensive stuff, but this is now we're left with just Gamecube, okay? And one other last little thing at the end. All of these, obviously, I didn't have in my collection, so I've decided to go out and buy them. Some of them have cost me a lot of money. This first one, Super Mario Sunshine. I'm sure you can't believe I did not have that in my GameCube collection. No, CEX Evesham. Rainbow Six 3 CEX Evesham. By the way, every single one of these games are complete and pretty much immaculate. So, Resident Evil 4 CEX Evesham. You know where this is going because every single one's going to be coming from CEX Evesham. But actually, yes, they are. Both discs, everything in there, complete. Super Smash Bros. Melee, another one you probably can't believe I didn't have. Well, no, I didn't. That's why I bought it. Nice and complete. Mario Golf, Toadstool Tour. Definitely didn't have that one. Obviously, well, yeah, we've ascertained that. I didn't have any of these games until now. All boxed and complete. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. That's really cheap for a fucking Metroid Prime game. I'm really surprised at that. I don't have Metroid Prime, but I'm waiting for like the original version. I don't want the Player's Choice one, so that Player's Choice one is in Evesham CEX, but I don't want that. Dave Mirror Freestyle BMX 2. Very cheap game, but worth, that's definitely filler. I've not found this for a while, and I wanted it because I used to have it when I first had the Gamecube back in 2003. And that is Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. I love that, and I've obviously got the Return of the King as well, but I didn't have this one, and I certainly didn't have it with all the nice and complete, as John would say. This one cost me a lot of money. It cost me a lot of money, but it didn't cost me any money, along with a few other games I've got here. I ain't going to tell you how it came about, but effectively, I'll tell you when I've shown you, okay? And that is Legend of Zelda, The Twilight Princess on the Gamecube. Yeah, that's nice. That goes nicely with my Four Swords Adventure and my Wind Waker, is it with the bonus disc. Yeah, really happy. I wasn't so bothered about the money, how much it cost, because as I say, I'm going to get to it in a minute about why it didn't really cost me that much money. Right, this one, you've already seen in my previous videos of GameCube stuff that I've already got this. Well, there's a little bit of a story behind that, because I ordered the book. I got the book off eBay. So that's nice and complete now. I'm so happy with that. Next one, never seen this. Never ever saw this before. Not a cheap game either. Not really expensive, but definitely out of the reach of most people. And that is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. You want me to show you? All right then. Complete. There you go. That's the last one I'm doing. Well, I had to show you this one because it's Wario World. Wario. Okay. I got this at Doorway to Darkness in February of this year, 2023, and it had no manual, and I found a manual. And how much did I pay for that manual? 12 quid. I was fucking ripped off, but I don't care because I've now got a complete version of Wario World. Anyway, right. For this, and for this, I think this. There was another game as well. There was definitely another GameCube game here. I think, yeah, it was definitely that one. So for those 4 games, and this, HyperX Quadcast S, brand new, had never been used. The story is somebody I think that works at CEX in Evesham is a Twitch streamer and was given this along with loads of other stuff, and he didn't want it, so he put it into CEX. So for these fucking 4 games and this, I paid 7 fucking English pounds. And how did I do that? Well, let's put it this way: over 230, I think it was 239 quid changed hands, but actually out of my pocket, £7. And you ain't ever going to know how that fucking came about. But they do. No, I had an old phone that I sold. Didn't want it anymore. Simple as that. So, yeah. That's it. That's your fucking lot. Right, we're done. We're fucking done. I'm going to go off now and play either this or this. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I can tell you that in the next month or so, this is my last thing talking about gaming, I think. But RoboCop Rogue City's coming out. That will be taking up all my time for fucking November, I can tell you that much. But my next video will be some footage, etc. on the Steam Deck. Coin-Ops 4, MU Station, maybe a little bit of Res Infinite, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, there you go. That's your fucking lot. That's my lot. And yeah, stay tuned. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio. Bye-bye.